Get this party started. Hold on. All right, there we go. Continue. Continue. Where were we? 320. Yeah, we looks like this one. Okay. What am I supposed to do with all that loot? Yeah, what am I supposed to do with all that loot? Huh? The phone. Again. Phone's ringing. Hi there, handsome. You doing okay? What is it, Rachel? Your usual cherry self, I see. Listen, I dug up some info on this Osterzone fellow. Let me have it. You're welcome. Okay, let's see. He was born in England in 1875, and he died in 1910 at the age of 35. Whole career is one big mystery. The guy was a complete unknown while he was alive. Then, about 40 years after he died, 10 or so of his works were discovered. Suddenly, people love his stuff, and he becomes the art world's new darling. From what I've read, artsy types appreciate his subtle and distinctive brushwork. There are a lot of collectors out there who want his paintings in a big way. You wouldn't believe how much folks are paying for his stuff. It's crazy. Oh, and his most valuable painting is something called Angel Opening a Door. Angel opening a door, huh? Mm-hmm. But the thing's been stolen, so there you go. Someone stole it? That's right. It says here it was taken from the Travis Art Museum. Let's see. Yep, 3 years ago. Interesting. Apparently, it's the largest of all Osterzone's paintings, and the most popular. Isn't this all just fascinating? Yeah. So, Kyle, sweetie. Huh? Why the sudden interest in dead painters? Actually, I just wanted to know about angel paintings. Angel paintings? You mean paintings of angels, right? Yeah, whatever. Listen, I found some dirt on Bradley in the last few hours. Bradley? That's the man you're looking for, right? The one you won't tell me about? Bradley was my partner when I was on the force. 3 years ago, he went rogue and stabbed me in the back. He used his badge to steal a boatload of cash and a big angel painting. Then he vanished. I want to know what happened, why he did it. That's why I'm tracking him down. Oh. Let me guess. Ed's out again, isn't he? Yeah. Yeah, he's out. I'll have him give you a ring when he gets in. Do it. And Kyle, thanks for telling me about Bradley. Sure. Okay. 8 bells. Time to go see Rosa. Eight Manui. Alright, let's go. Time to see Rosa. Door opens at the end of the hallway. I got nothing to say. Okay, no problem. Did you hear that first? Okay, well, I just wanted to make sure you didn't miss it because this is stuff starting to get good here. Not that it wasn't good before. I got nothing to say. I got nothing to say to this punk. Hey, wait a minute, will you? What? Did I say anything to you? Like what? Ah, never mind. You didn't hear anything anyway. Yeah, I heard. Somebody boosted your stuff, right? That what this all? That what this is about? So you did hear, huh? So what got taken? I'm not telling you that. Not telling? Hey, hold on. Why not? Get serious. You could be the thief for all I know. But I will get my things back. That idiot manager is searching right now. Room to room. Which means he'll visit you too. Does that frighten you at all? It's fun for you, kid. You like playing cops and robbers. Huh? Look at you, standing there with that idiot grin on your face. What a sap. What in the name of Sam Hill's going on here? Someone's yelling behind me. I think I know who it is. Oh boy. Something happened. We're just talking. Great. Last thing I need in my life's more useless chit-chat. Stop wasting time and start searching! You are so utterly useless! Well, I gotta have the raspy voice. Why would you look for my things? Jeff clamps his mouth shut and storms off. Well, crap. Plan on going through everyone's things? I look like Sherlock Holmes to you? If there's an investigation, I gotta call the police, much as I hate to. I bet. But what's eating him now? Okay, I'll bite. What's wrong? Oh, ain't nothing. But again with the but. What is it? It's that Angel kid. He's off kilter, you know? Rubs me the wrong way. Why does he seem off kilter? Sometimes when I call him, he don't react. Doesn't react? Like how? He ignores you? I ain't exactly sure, but I'll talk to him and it's like he don't hear me. Gotta say his name a few times before he pays attention. And he's all bent out of shape about this stuff being stolen, right? But he don't seem upset in the right way. More like it's an act. And all this business about searching everyone's stuff, had enough of that. You think he's lying? I don't know. But I don't want to call no cops. I hate cops. What are you going to do? Gonna think things over for an hour is what I'm gonna do. 1 hour exactly? You got a show to watch or something? I'm a punctual man. Anyway, I'm gonna give it an hour, then hear his story again. Then I'll decide whether or not to call the police. Dudding finishes talking and slouches off. Oh, and hey, Rob. I did see you pop in, but I was in the middle of trying to act out the scene. Alright, off to Roses. Off to Roses. Oh, man. Doing Dunning's voice just kills my throat. It does. Oh, Mr. Hyde. Hello. What good timing you have. I was hoping you'd come along, and here you are. Something happened? It's Mila. She's not feeling very well, poor thing. She's running a fever. How bad? She seems tired, but I think that's the worst of it, at least for now. I'm going to run to the front desk and get some medicine. Do me a favor. Go to the room and watch her until I get back, okay? Good. I'll be back in a jiffy. Who would say sorry can't help you? Who would be so heartless to say that? Yeah, okay. Why not? Thank you, Mr. Hyde. I'll be back before you know it. Just you wait. It is some Game Boy DS graphics, but this is like one of my favorite games of all time, so it's fantastic. Rosa finishes talking and scuttles away. I wonder what Mila's doing. That's... sleeping, huh? Hey. How you feeling? Rosa's gone to get you some medicine. Take it easy, okay? Meeting all these new people tired you out, didn't it? Thought so. So hey, I got something I need to ask you. Can you tell me something about your bracelet? Was it a present? Yeah? Who gave it to you? Can't tell me, huh? Great. Now what? Wait a second. Mila, can you write? Here, write down the name of the person who gave you the bracelet. Write it here. I open my notebook and give it to Mila. She writes something in the notebook. Huh? Papa? You got the bracelet from your father? What's his name? Here, write it down. I open my notebook and give it to Mila. She writes something in the notebook. Robert Evans. Your father's name is Robert Evans? Huh, alright. So what's your father do? Where does he live? Here, write it down for me. What's wrong? You don't want to tell me? Huh? Oh, it's you. Thank you for coming, Mr. Hyde. I'll take over now. You can go, okay? Good. We're in the middle of a conversation. Well, I have to wait. Mila's tired. Finish up later, alright? Now skedaddle. Fine. Dang it, we were just getting somewhere. Alright, what? Oh, shit. That you, Mr. Hyde? What you doing here? Let me tell you something, Mr. Hyde. I see no reason for you to be wandering the halls like some kind of spook. You keep sneaking around and I'm gonna get suspicious. Why don't you go on back to your room and sit still for a bit? Dunning turns and goes into the room. No, it's not Jim. It's not Jim. His voice isn't that raspy. Alright, back to my room. Huh? Who is it? Mr. Hyde? What is it, Squirt? Mr. Hyde, can you help me? What? One of my wings came off. We have wings? No, my doll. I ripped one of the wings on my doll. Come on, kid. Get your own man to fix it. He can't sew. He's a man. He's a surgeon. He sews up people all the time. Hey, I'm a man. Yeah, whatever. But Mr. Summers said to ask you. He said you could fix it, so can you fix it, please? Summer told you I could fix it. Uh-huh. He said you're a salesman and have gadgets and stuff like that. He said a bunch of other stuff too, but I didn't understand him. And then he kept talking and I got bored. He smells weird. But he said that you had something that could fix my doll. Summer, you two-bit con artist. What's a con artist? Can't believe anyone would think I could sew. Alright. Relax. Hold your breath and count to 1,000,000 or something. Well, she can't ask her mother because her mother's missing, so. Alright, this is the box. Alright, let's see what we got here. Ah, it just so happens we have a sewing machine. There's a mini sewing machine in the box. I got a mini sewing machine. Pretty much. Look, Squirt. Please, mister. Kinda does look like a stapler. Alright. This is an adventure game too. It's like a point-and-click adventure visual novel hybrid. So they make you do these little puzzles. There, all done. Yay! Pretty good, huh? Now get lost. Thank you. Hey, mister. What? Are you and that one guy friends? What one guy? Louis? I don't know. He's the guy in room 213. Him? No, he's a chump. Why do you think we're friends? Because I saw him coming out of your room. I thought you were talking or something. You saw him? What? So what was Angel? What's wrong, mister? Nothing, kid. Take your doll and go back to your room. Your old man's probably wondering where you are. Okay. Melissa takes her doll and leaves. Yes! No! Jeff Angel is a punk. He's a punk, I'm telling you. Alright, we gotta get to the bottom of this. So Jeff was in my room, was he? I think it's time he and I have a little chat and see where it goes from there. Alright. 213 he said, right? Knocking gets me nothing. Nobody home, huh? Wonder whose room he's breaking into now. Wait a second. When I saw him in front of the restaurant. Ah! He'd just come out of the left hallway door. I bet he was up to no good on the other side. Time to go check it out. Hopefully Dunning doesn't see me skulking about anymore. He's already suspicious of me. Already suspicious. Laundry room. Washing machine's empty. There's a wooden cabinet next to the washing machine. Let's see. A linen cart. Wonder if it's worth searching. gun! Oh no! What have we here? I found a pistol hidden in the laundry cart. I will save, but not just yet. Guess someone didn't like the room service. Who's there? Oh, Louie, it's you. Brother, you got to stop sneaking around. What you doing anyway? Close your head, Louie. I just found something interesting. Hide. That's laundry. You find Dunning's used whitey tighties or something? It's a gun. What? Yeah, in the linen cart. In the cart? Oh man, Trip! You're playing with me, ain't ya? Yo, did you break into the car or into the bar or something? Cause you're talking like a crazy man. Wait, for real? You really find a piece? Come on, man, let me see it. Here it is. Holy crap! What kind of crazy person hides something like that here? Rose, I ain't been in here today. You know I ain't doing laundry unless I have to. Maybe it was that one guy. Any guests use the laundry today? Yeah, man. Doing 213. That Jeff Angel guy. He was wandering up and down the hall, so I gave him a holler. Asked him if he had a laundry. He asked if we had a laundry room, and I told him where it was. Angel, huh? Figures. Where's the little prince think he is, man? This ain't the Ritz, you know. Something about him gives me the willies. Plus he does nothing but cry and moan. I don't like what's on the menu. My bed's too hard. God won't shut up. I want to tell him to take his pansy ass out of here and run home to Mama. Oh, and now he's wailing about how all his crap got stolen. I tell you, man, he's driving Dunning nuts. Old man spitting nails. Got stolen from Jeff. Cash? What else, right? But listen to this. Guy lost 20 G's. Can you believe that? Who has that kind of moolah in a hotel? Guy with that much cash must have done something dirty, right? So he claims someone lifted 20 large from him, huh? That's a story. His cash is in my room. Whoa. I found it wrapped in a plastic bag in my room's toilet. Okay, now I know you're playing with old Lewis. Who'd go and do something like that? You tell me. I went downstairs after I found it, and Jeff was already yapping away. So you think? Yeah, I think. Timing was too close to be a coincidence. And here's the kicker. I got an eyewitness. Melissa saw Jeff come out of my room. No way! What a dirtbag! What you gonna do, Hyde? Dunning's thinking about calling in the cops on this, and LAPD is no joke. You gotta watch your step, brother. You're right. Last thing I need is to get caught up in Hollywood drama. Especially now that I found a lead on Bradley. Hold it. You got a lead? Did you find something in room 217? A lighter. A lighter? That's right. Looks just like the one Bradley carried. So the cat what stayed here 6 months ago under your name was... That's my hunch. Yeah, but if that's true, why'd the dude use your name, man? And why is he staying here in the first place? No clue, Louie. That's what I gotta find out. But first I have to clear up these distractions. I dig you, brother. That punk Jeff's planning something. We gotta make him talk. Gotta find out why he's trying to set you up. My thoughts exactly. We gotta trick him, yeah? Make him slip up and do something stupid. He ain't from the streets. He's some spoiled rich punk. We can roll him easy. Alright, Louie. Let's do it. How do we play it? Yeah, I guess... Wait, we could... Nah. Okay, I got it. Check this out, my man. Yeah? I get Jeff to come out of his room, right? And then while he's gone, I go in and give the place a quick shakedown. Bingo! I bet my last dime there's something in his room that'll nail him. I think you're right. So you want I should go ahead and set the trap? You got any dirty cop tricks I can use? Beat sticks or sweet talk or that kind of crap? Think you can create a distraction? Yeah, I can do that. Punk's in room 213, and the room next to him is vacant. So room 214 is where I'll do my thing. I'll go there and get his attention by making a bunch of loud noises or something. That's some plan. Don't sweat me, man. Look, I'll get him out of his room. Then I'll just keep him busy for a while, you dig? I guess that'll work. Okay, let's go in 5. All you gotta do is go in and go and wait in room 217, yeah? Louis finishes talking and rushes out of the room. Okay. This is gonna be a disaster, isn't it? Louis gonna fuck it up somehow. Alright. But before we do that, I gotta go get some stuff from my room. Because we're getting close to some interrogating. And I need everything. Well, most of what I need. Let's see. Alright, let's... what's here? Alright, we're gonna take this cash. Just shoot him with the gun. Okay. Alright. What is this? No, that's all I need. Okay. Make 217. Here's my spot. Slam. Kwump. Hey! Somebody! Help! Help! Real subtle there, Louis. Slam. There goes Jeff. Okay, Hyde. Time to go to work. I don't even know if the gun's loaded or not. Well, I can't exactly. They don't let you really look at stuff in your inventory. I mean, a little bit, but... It's an empty beer can. Just one? Huh. There's a bag on the sofa. Look what's in his bag. I got the room 215 key. So Jeff's got the master key to my room, huh? That must be Jeff's coat. I wonder if it would fit me. Something in the jacket pocket. I got Jeff's student ID. The name on the card is Jeff Damon. Jeff Damon. Damon. I've heard that name before. Oh, right. It was in the lobby paper. It seems there was a burglary in Beverly Hills last night. Quite brazen, really. The victim was an attorney named Larry Damon. Mr. Damon happens to be a friend of mine, you see. I do hope he is doing well. What the hell? Is the attorney in that article Jeff's father? Alright, let's do a little save here. Alright. Chudah logic? Just one beer? It is very suspicious. As you can see, Hyde was like, Huh, only one beer. That doesn't check out at all. Especially if he's a college kid. Huh? What's the deal? Jeff closes the door and comes into the room. What are you doing in here? This is my room. You better get out of here now. Yeah? I thought it was the kitchen. Ain't Rosa around here somewhere? Are you trying to be funny? Are you laughing at me? Well, laugh this off. I'm calling the front desk and getting the police over here. Bad idea, pal. You're the last person who wants to see the cops. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, just a feeling I got. Now wait just one. So here we are, in your room, just a couple of guys having a harmless chat. Tell me something, Jeff. You got a thing for cops and robbers, right? Is a little casual B&E a crime? That's breaking and entering if you were confused. I know what it is, all right? I'm not stupid. Of course it's a crime. Now get out of my room. Oh yeah? I'm going. Don't you worry about it. Tell me something, since you're so smart and all. Why'd you do it? Do what? What did you do when you broke into my room, huh? Watch TV? Nap on the bed? Are you accusing me of something? Time to play this sap like a violin. Time to sing, little birdie. You had a stack of cash inside the toilet tank, didn't you? Huh? Look, if I had a stack of cash, I'm sure I wouldn't hide it in somebody's toilet, okay? Gonna play dumb, huh? Unless you have proof, I think you should drop it. Proof? Aren't you the guy who wanted to search everyone in the entire hotel? Oh, I got proof. I got all the proof I need. I've got an eyewitness who saw you come out of my room. Yeah, nice comeback. Oh, and I also know about the piece you stashed in the cart. Knock it off! You can't just say things like that! Give it up, kid. You're not getting away with this. Why'd you do something so stupid anyway? Oh boy. Alright, here we go. There's a reason you hid that cash in my room. You wanted to see me take a fall. Look, I didn't hide any cash in your room. How would I ever get in there? What? If you're going to say things like that, you better have proof. Proof? See, I guess I need something more to nail this punk. See, I don't like this interrogation because it doesn't make... You show him... Okay, you'll see. You show him proof, but then you have to go and get something else and come back, and it's just... whatever. Here, we'll show him the duplicate key. Oh. Want to tell me what you're doing with this? Okay, I guess that's... I know why you hid the pistol in the laundry cart. You wanted to make somebody else into a criminal. I didn't hide a gun in the laundry cart. I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, well, let's show him the gun. Why are you showing me that? Found this piece in the laundry room. That's where you hid it, right? I don't know what you're talking about. You're lying, punk. Why are you so convinced that I hid it? I bet if you dusted it for prints, you'd only find yours. Your real name is... Jeff Damon, right? What? What are you talking about? My name's Angel. Jeff Angel. What's that supposed to be? I don't know anything about it. It's got your face all over it! It's got his face on it. Alright, fine. Wait a minute. What was that windbag summer going on about? I must tell you about this article I was reading in the newspaper. It seems there was a burglary in Beverly Hills last night. Quite brazen, really. The victim was an attorney named Larry Damon. Mr. Damon happens to be a friend of mine, you see. I do hope he is doing well. That's it. That newspaper. Yes, Damon is Angel. Clearly. But we gotta get this newspaper. And then we can finish the interrogation. I know, it is kind of awkward. Date on the newspaper is December 28th. That's today. Let's see what's in the paper today. A prominent Beverly Hills attorney burglarized. The Beverly Hills home of attorney Larry Damon was burglarized last night. Police say $20,000 and a pistol were taken from a safe in the study. The perpetrators then fled the scene in Damon's car. A police spokesman said they are actively pursuing the case. Lobby newspaper. So that's it, huh? The cash from my John is from this robbery. Alright. Now we can finish this up. Door won't open. It's Kyle Hyde. I'm not talking to you. Go away. Open up. You asked for proof. I've got proof. You're busted, kid. I know what you did in Beverly Hills. What? Let me in. One way or another, I'm coming in. All right. Come in. All right, this is where we saved again. In case I screw up this interrogation. All right. Hey, that article. The guy who got robbed in Beverly Hills is named Damon. The same name that's on this student ID. That's... And guess what was taken from the Damon residence? 20 large and a gun. Alright, how are we gonna get somewhere? Your real name is Jeff Damon, isn't it? No, it's not! How many times do I have to tell you? My name's Jeff Angel! What? Okay, then... Okay, you're going to have to say things like that. You better have proof. Alright, so now I have to I have to show him this evidence. Okay. Alright, here we go. Hey, that's my student ID. Alright. Your real name is Jeff Damon. The proof's on your student ID. Why are you hiding your real name? It's my father's name. I don't need it. Why do you hate your own man's name so much? I don't want to have a jerk like him as my father. That's why. Okay. I don't know how to do the eyes. I don't know. Alright, here we go. I know why you hid the pistol in the laundry cart. It's because you wanted somebody to find it. You stole the gun from your own house. Yeah? So what? Why'd you put the gun where somebody would find it? I figured they'd call the cops once it got found. That's all. Alright. And then the cash. That's... What are you doing with this much scratch? You steal it from Mommy and Daddy? There's a reason you hid that cash in my room. You wanted to cause a big stink. So you took the master key to my room and hid the money in the John. Those aren't the actions of your average Joe, pal. The only one who's gonna get hurt in this mess is you. So why'd you do it? 20 large just something to play with you? 20 large just something to play with for you? You mistake me for a sap that would just take the fall? Is this a game to you? That it? Stop playing the fool and grow up. Grow up? Like I haven't heard that before. You sound just like him, you know. That makes me so mad. Stop treating me like I'm stupid. I'm not a kid. Don't pretend to know one single thing about me. Who do I sound like? Huh? I told you to grow up, right? You said I sounded like somebody. Yeah? Like my papa. Papa? You telling me you call your old man Papa? That's right. What of it? Nothing, I guess. So, what kind of man is your Papa? What kind of man is he? What's he do for a living? He's a lawyer. Lawyer, huh? Sounds like he's got his act together. Not even close. Look, I've had about... You're wrong! Dead wrong! My papa's a total scumbag! Oh boy. Your old man as bad as all that? Worse. He's an arrogant scumbag who thinks he's always right about everything. And he doesn't trust anyone but himself. Not even his own family. Look, kid, I don't care if your name's Angel or Damon or McGillicuddy. Got it? I don't even care whose money that is. All I want to know is why you did it. You think I know? Why are we talking about this? Nobody understands me. Give it a rest, will ya? You're an open book, kid. I had you pegged from the moment I laid eyes on you. You're such a liar. What do you think you know about me? Where do you want me to start? Never worked a day in your life, so you got no idea about the true value of money. That's why you can steal 20 grand from your old man without blinking an eye. That's why you can take it and use it and lose it just to get a little attention. You never used a gun in your life. Oh sure, you imagined what it would be like. But you got no idea what it's like to pull the trigger, to take a life. You got no idea what it takes to bleed a man out and watch his light go. That's why you toss a gun into a laundry cart like it means nothing. I don't know what set you off, but I know you wanted to put a scare into Papa. That's why you took his cash and his heater and ran like hell. Of course, you didn't know what to do with them after you stole them. And after you showed your belly and ran, you had nowhere to go. So you find a girl on the road with a hotel brochure, and you end up here. And that's when you meet me. Just some down-on-his-luck salesman. Not too bright, not too dangerous. Plant the goods on me, and sit back and wait for Papa to love you again. I didn't. I wasn't. Enough! I did not come to this hellhole just to hear you bleat like a damn sheep. You were going to tell me everything, and you were going to do it now. Do not make me ask twice. Alright. What do I say? I mean, you're right. You lived in the world. Me? I mean, I'm just a kid. I'm nothing. Just a spoiled little rich kid. This I know. Keep going. It's true. Everything you said is true. I can't stand my papa. I can't forgive him for who he is and what he does. I did all this just to get under his skin. I didn't plan it. I just opened the safe and grabbed the stuff and ran. But I didn't know what he'd done until I saw the newspaper. He knew it was me who took his precious money and his damn gun. He knew it was me, and he still called the cops. You know what my parents are doing right now? Mom's crying on the sofa. And Papa? He's telling her how he's doing this for me, teaching me a lesson. You want to know why my Papa's like that, right? Let me tell you. He's a defense lawyer, and not just any lawyer, the best, a genius. Hire Papa, and he'll convince a jury that black is white and night is day. That's why people spend a fortune getting him to defend them. And if you can pay, it doesn't matter what you've done. Theft? Okay. Assault? Sure. Tax evasion? No problem. Murder? He's your man. He'll go to bat for anyone, even organized crime. Hell, especially organized crime. Organized crime? Yeah, right now he's working for a group of lowlifes called Nile or something. What? Jeff's old man is working for Nile. Oh, kid. Yeah, that's who he is. That's my Papa. Scum of the earth. Where'd you learn all this? He'd bring these men by the house from time to time. Unsociable types, you know? Papa said they had business they couldn't discuss at the office. I happened to overhear some of their conversations, and that's how I found out. That these guys were part of Nile, I mean. That's it, huh? Papa's getting filthy rich off what these guys are paying him. So it's cool that I, boosted a small chunk of it, right? 20,000 is a small chunk. I'm in the wrong business. So what's the plan? Since I learned Papa called the cops, I've been thinking. He wants me to come crawling home with my tail between my legs. And hey, why not, right? That's what I've always done. But I've changed. I'm not going to do that again. I'm going to embarrass him. That's why I did all this and tried to get Dunning to call the police. I figured they'll get here, see through my story, and arrest me. My being arrested will cause all kinds of trouble for Papa. Then the press will come and ask why I did it. And I'll tell them. I'll tell them what a crook Papa is. I'll tell them all the dirty stuff he's doing. What's so funny? You know something, kid? Seemed dumb before, but it's not often I meet stupid. What? You trying to punch your old man's ticket to the morgue? I don't... Knock this crap off. I toss the cash, the gun, and the student ID on the floor. This is yours. Take it and go home. Go see your father. You think this is a good plan? Think you're smart? What happens when you go to the press and talk about how your old man's mobbed up? You think Niall's just going to sit back and do nothing? Go ahead, shoot your mouth off. You and the old man can push up daisies together. But shut up! You want your Papa away from Niall? You want him to keep breathing? Here's what you do. Take your sorry ass home and never do anything like this again. But how? How am I? What am I supposed to do then? Want the old man to change? You change first. Stop depending on him for everything. Try standing on your own 2 feet. Mr. Hyde. Do that and your old man will come around. You'll be showing him how to live. Now get out of here. But this is it. That was Jeff's room. I like how he's trying to kick Jeff out of his own room. Looks like I've wrapped up Jeff in his burglary fiasco, but still can't believe Jeff's old man has ties to Niall. The coincidences are piling up faster than I can count. How many times have I heard the name Niall since I've been here? I'd better take a breather and clear my head. I need to have all this sorted out before I go on. Alright, time for pop quiz. After I heard Summer's confession, I went back to my room. Then Rachel called and told me about the painting, Angel Opening a Door. Seems the thing was stolen from a New York art museum 3 years ago. We talked, then I went to meet Rosa and ended up running into Jeff. Jeff asked me, Dunning said anything. That's right. That's what the punk said. He was grinning from ear to ear like he was glad he got robbed. I heard from Rosa that Mila was running a fever. I went to check up on her and used my notebook to chat with her. I learned that her father's name is Robert Evans. That's right, Mila's father's name is Robert Evans. The bracelet she wears was a gift from him. I did my best Betsy Ross imitation and sewed up Melissa's rag doll. That's when Melissa told me she'd seen Jeff coming out of my room. I knew Jeff was trouble, so I went back and gave the laundry room a quick search. What I found there was unexpected. It was a gun. That's right. I found it under a mountain of sheets in the laundry cart. Nice piece, too. Louis waltzed into the laundry room, so I told him about the pistol and the cash. We both figured Jeff was involved somehow and decided to roll him up. While Louis kept Jeff busy, I took a little stroll through his room. I patted down Jeff's jacket and found Jeff's student ID. That's right, I found Jeff's student ID in the breast pocket of his coat. I saw the name on the card and realized that Jeff was using a fake name. I put together proof that Jeff was lying through his teeth. Then I stuck his feet to the coals and asked why he was trying to stir up trouble. Jeff told me all about his idiotic plan and how he was ticked off at the old man. His father's name is Larry Damon, and he makes a living as a lawyer. That's right, Jeff's father is a lawyer. Knocked me for a loop when I heard he was a hired mouthpiece for Niall. Jeff's yarn was sad in a pitiful sort of way. Another father and son story gone wrong. It did convince me of one thing, though. People do stupid things. But when you ask them, they always got a reason. Tell me, Bradley, why'd you do it? For what price did you sell our trust, your soul? Maybe that's all I want to know. Maybe that's why I'm chasing ghosts and lies. The sun sets and Hotel Dusk retreats into darkness. Like the shadows that creep across the floor, I'm moving toward an answer. All right. Well, you know what? That was well, at least we got that taken care of. All right, I am going to go to the bathroom real quick, and then we're going to start chapter 6, which is time for some drinks. We're going to get drunk, as BB10 says. Bar time, yes. But I got to go to the bathroom first. Yes, this is one of my favorite thank you. This is not even just DS games. This is one of my favorite games ever, but I love it. All right, let's go. Let us continue. 9 o'clock. Bar is open. Hell, I cleared up that mess with Angel. Might as well celebrate with a drink. Oh, you knew that was coming. Phone again. Phone's ringing. Hey, sweetie. Hey, you gorgeous. Well, you seem to be feeling better. Listen, Ed's back. I'll put him through. Hyde? It's Ed. What's the good word? Louis and me had a little chat about his pal, Danny. I'm listening. Louis wasn't involved in the murder, and he didn't make off with the cash either. Yeah? So who iced him? Bradley. What? Seems Bradley was working for Niall under the name of Jay. Jay? That's a hell of an alias. Louis and Danny had a meet scheduled, but Bradley crashed the party. Well, I'll be damned. He blew Danny away, then took a painting the kid had swiped from Niall's hideout. Bradley also got the money Danny was using to close the deal. Niall's money. This was 3 years back, right before I met Bradley on the docks. At least that's Louis' story. For what it's worth, I think he's playing me straight. Makes sense. Keep talking. I told Louis I was still on the hunt for Bradley. He put 2 and 2 together and told me everything. Now he wants to help out. Keeps saying we're partners. Revenge makes strange bedfellows. Yeah, there's more. When I checked in, I heard a guy with my name had stayed here. Happened about 6 months back. Anyway, I searched the room the guy stayed in and found a lighter. Oh yeah? Yeah, and it's a lighter I remember well if you follow. You telling me Bradley stayed at that hotel? That's what you're thinking? Could be. Uh-huh. You thinking you can pick up his trail? Worst things could happen. Tell me something, Hyde. Why are you still chasing this ghost? He's no ghost. You hate him. That it? Ed, Hell, I understand. Bradley was your partner, your friend. One day he double-crosses you and the world gets a little bit colder. So you trail him to the docks and give him the lead kiss. That's not... And when his mug don't turn up with all the other floaters in the Hudson, you go after him again. Even losing the badge can't stop you. Hate like that eats a man alive. It isn't hate, Ed. Never was. I just need to know why he did what he did. Why he sold me out. Bradley had a reason. I know it. So you say. Ed? Yeah? I didn't expect much when you sent me to this hole. But what I found tonight with Louis and Bradley, you still think it's coincidence? Of course it is. The hell else could it be? Yeah, maybe. Hey, I heard you've been putting Rachel through the paces. Having her run the research on some dead art mob. What's the story? One of the guests keeps talking about a painting. Thing's called Angel Opening a Door. It's supposed to be worth a fortune. Rachel says it was pinched from an art museum 3 years ago. Let me guess. You think it's the painting Bradley nicked. Just a hunch. A hunch, huh? Been a long time since I heard you say that. Your little Denono reunion get the cop instincts flowing again? It's not like that, You just what? I know this sounds nuts, but I don't care. There's something about this place, Ed. I know it. Something here is going to lead me to Bradley. Huh. You really believe that? Yeah, I do. Okay, Hyde. I'll give you one last night to follow this. But if nothing shakes loose tonight, it's time to hang it up. I ain't gonna watch this thing ruin your damn life. I don't have much of a life to ruin, Ed. Alright, enough of this crap. Let's talk business. Remember those items I asked you to find? Well, I may need you to hand them over to the client directly. Sure. I'll ring you up later. Bradley. Alright, time for that drink. I think Hyde needs it right about now. Definitely needs that drink. Wow, swanky. So this is the bar. Yo, Hyde! Get in here! Oh yeah, I played several times. Welcome to the 7 stars, my man. I prefer my barkeeps to be prettier, but I guess they'll do. Why do you want to go and hurt me like that? Ain't no one else could look this good behind the counter. Hope you tend to bar better than you deliver packages. Let me tell you a secret, my man. This here is the best place in the whole hotel. Most every job old man Dunning gives me is a total drag. Makes me want to take a long lunch and just keep on walking, you dig? Except this one. Brother, I can stand back here all day. So what do you think? Beauty of a bar, ain't she? Not bad. Damn straight. So come on, Hyde. Take a load off for once. What's your poison? Bourbon. Make it a double. Coming at ya. Take a seat at the end of the bar. Hyde, my man, you got no idea what Louis has in store for you. This, my brother, this is an 8-year bourbon from the grasslands of Kentucky. And it's on me. Louis sets my drink on the counter and leaves me in peace. Good man. I swirl the deep amber around the glass and listen to the music of ice. It smells of good earth and some charcoal dancing around the edges. The first sip is a slow burn. I sit for a moment, letting the fire spread through me. Hyde, you okay? Oh, my brother! My brother! But forever since I seen a cat make a drink look that good. Been a long time since I had an 8-year. Thanks, Louis. BB10, stop freaking out. And yes, we did get a sequel, but it was only released in Europe, and it's called The Last Window, and I do plan on streaming that at some point. But there was a sequel. Hey, you're the cat what made my day. Feel like the best barman in LA now. Say hi. I don't mean to interrupt your quiet time or nothing, but we got us a jukebox in the corner there if you wanted some drinking tunes. Oh, and see those matches on the shelf over there? My work, man. Matches by Louis DeNono. Check them out when you get a sec. It's a trip. Oh, and there's something else I gotta clue you in on. Spill it. It's about the cat what was here 6 months ago. The one with your name? Yeah, so the day he stayed here, me and Rosa were both out. That's interesting. So what's the story? Yes, there was. Look it up. It's called The Last Window. The Secret of Cape West. You have enough of Dunning's crap and not calling sick? Nah, man. It wasn't like that. I had me a planned vacation. And no one's been at 217 since that day, right? That's right. Alright, hold on. I'll type it out for you. Last Window. Secret of Cape West. Alright, there we go. So talk to me about the jukebox. You have a jukebox? And it works? I know, trip, right? Ain't the newest model or anything, or nothing, but it gives the old bar some class. What's a song run me? Can't charge you for music, man. Things free as can be. See a song you like? Just give it a spin. Oh, a DS sequel, 3DS. Well, you can still play DS games on the 3DS. So tell me about these matches of yours. Dig it, man. Labels accustomed to no original. Before I came, place didn't even have matches. Another drink, my man? Yeah, hit me again. Someone's here. Oh, tell it. Oh, hey! Welcome to the 7 Stars, ma'am? Just take a seat anywhere you want. It's the old gal from upstairs. What you have? What a nice young man. I'll have a gimlet, if you please. And mind you, a real gimlet is half gin and half lime juice, and nothing else. Wait a second. What did he say again? It's about the cat what was here 6 months ago. The one with your name. Yeah, so the day he stayed here, me and Rosa were both out. They were both out on the day he came. Well, let's see if I can... Louie. Yeah? You and Rosa both had the same day off? I know, man. Trip, right? Days where me and Rosa are both catch a break are pretty rare. I don't think Mama Sass was even supposed to get that day off. But I think Dunning got his wires crossed. She was out of here, too. So yeah, me and Rosa both missed out on seeing that cat's face. Total drag. If that guy was really your amigo, Bradley, then he got some kind of luck. If I'd been there, would have killed him on the spot with what he done. With how... God, I can't speak. Killed him on the spot with how he done for Danny. That's because Sing went bankrupt, unfortunately, so we'll never get another sequel. So Dunning's the only one who saw the mystery man? You got it. Hey, why don't I show the boss a photo of Bradley? I'm sure the old kook could tell if he was the mystery guy or not, yeah? Works for me. Dig it, man. I'll just show him the photo like it's no big. See what he says. Leave it to me, my man. Plan on going down smooth as that bourbon. Thanks, Louie. You know, I don't get this, Hyde. Say the guy who stayed here really was Bradley. I mean, why's he come here? What's he thinking? Guy must have had some reason for coming here, yeah? I don't know, Louie. I can't figure that out. Another drink, my man? Yeah, hit me again. And a good evening to you, Mr. Hyde. Are you down here all by yourself? Yep. I drink alone. Less hassle that way. Oh, I couldn't agree more. But tell me, what are you drinking this evening? I'm a man of habit. First one's always a bourbon. Then I let the others take care of themselves. My stars! Spending a Friday evening chatting with a fine bourbon-drinking gentleman. I can't even remember the last time I did something like this. Goodness, it takes me back. It truly does. So, you have family? No, I'm all alone. And you, Mr. Hyde? Same story. No family, no ties. I'll tell you something, though. This is the first time I ever spent the last Friday of the year in a hotel bar. And the first one I ever spent with a nice gimlet-drinking lady like yourself. Oh, Mr. Hyde, you certainly are a charmer. Now that I think about it, you said something when I first saw you. You wanted to stay in the room that grants wishes, right? That is correct. There's a wish of mine that simply must come true, no matter what. That's why I came to this hotel, you see. Come on, that's just Dunning flapping his gums. You really believe that fairy tale? Is it such a shame if I do believe it, Mr. Hyde? Perhaps the fairy tale nature of the story makes me more inclined to believe, So, let's see. You always been alone? Oh, no. No, not always. There was a time when I had someone in my life. A lot can happen when you live as long as I have. So you had a family once. Not everything you hoped it would be. Oh, no, it's nothing like that. It's just... well, it's all in the past, you see. Nothing interesting to speak of. You don't want to talk about it. I'll mind my business. And my drink. Just thought hearing about you in the heyday might be a kick in the pants. So what's this wish of yours? Now, Mr. Hyde. That's my secret. All people have at least one genuine wish in their heart, don't you think? But you never really hear about such things because they are so personal. Not the kind of thing you just give away to anyone, don't you agree? Sorry to keep you waiting. You got a gimmick for the beautiful young woman. Oh ho! What a rascal you are. Oh, and bartender, I'd like to order this man a bourbon. Coming right up. Louis heads back down the bar. Now, Mr. Hyde, would you like to play a little game with me? Just to pass the time until your bourbon comes. Tongue-tied. I'm not much for games. Oh, but you'll like this one. It's more of a trick, really. Now just give me one moment to set this up. All right, I think that should do. Now, as you can see, I have 6 coins in front of me. You must arrange them so there are 4 in a row, both vertically and horizontally. Oh, but here's the fun part. You can only move 1 coin. Do you think you can beat my little game, Mr. Hyde? Okay, I'll bite. But if I win, you have to tell me about your past. Deal? Agreed. I'm not drunk. But Hyde should be, because he's gonna... it's only been like 40 minutes and he's already had 3 drinks. Alright. That one's easy. It's pretty easy. There. Oh, you solved it. Wonderful. Perhaps it was too easy for you. Very well then. As promised, I'll tell you a little about my past. I'm listening. The truth is, this is not my first stay at this hotel. Can't believe someone would stay here more than once. You stay here before? Yes, I have. I first stayed here 20 years ago. Then I returned 10 years later. Wait, been coming here once a decade for 30 years? That's correct. Back then, the stories about room 215 didn't even exist. It all happened so long ago. At that time, I was working in Las Vegas. Seriously? So... what'd you do? Professional gambler? No, nothing so glamorous, I'm afraid. I was a magician. Yes, before I lost my eye, I used to entertain huge crowds of people. You were a magician. Hi, my man, do I have something special for you? This, brother, is the best bourbon in the house, aged 12 years. Oh my, look at the time. I'm sorry, gentlemen, but I must be off. Thank you for engaging this old lady in such spirited conversation, Mr. Hyde. Please enjoy the rest of your drink. Bartender, would you please help me up to my room? Huh? Oh, yeah, sure. Yo, Hyde. Looks like I gotta run Grandma Patch back up to her room. Can you keep an eye on the place till I get back? Sure. Helen and Louie leave the bar together. Why are you crying? Because he keeps getting drinks? Alright, here we go. We gotta look at these matches. There are some matches here. What's this? Can you solve this puzzle? The goal is to create 3 squares. The hard part is to do so by taking away 4 of the matches. Okay. 3 squares. There we go. Well, that's not the last drink he's having, so buckle up. That should do it. Who's there? Well, if it isn't Mr. Hyde. Oh, you. Are you the only one here? Yeah, bartender had to step out. But he's coming back. Yes, I should have expected that in this place. So are you headed for bed, Mr. Hyde? I would hate to interrupt your leaving. Nope. Barkeep asked me to watch the place until he gets back. Which will probably take a while. Oh, I see. I can't imagine why I'm asking you this, but would you like to have a drink together? She did the face, and he ain't drinking with her. No thanks, no way. We'll be polite. Sorry, maybe later. Oh, really? Okay, I get it. Get what? You're not used to sharing a drink with a young, attractive woman such as myself. Think what you want, I still ain't drinking with you. You gotta choose both. Oh, shit. Watch, we'll do this again. You mind? Not at all. Never mind. I think I'll drink alone tonight. I spurned her twice. I'm sorry, Debral. I'm sorry. Alright, where's my drink? Here's my drink. Oh, I don't want to talk to her again. Uh-oh, I gotta spurt her again. I meant to hit the other button. Okay. Alright. There we go. There's a bottle of bourbon on the bar. Who's there? And a fine evening to you, Mr. Hyde. Summer. Don't you have a book to plagiarize or something? So this is where you have sought refuge from the weight of this cruel world. I thought you might be in your room, but found it empty. You been looking for me? Why? Our last discussion ended on somewhat awkward terms. I had hoped... I clicked too fast. I had hoped something. No thanks, Shakespeare. I got no interest in anything else you have to say. Your words wound me, sir. I had hoped to find you in a more charitable mood. Perhaps you do not appreciate the gravity of my earlier confession. The truth remains that I revealed a secret which I had guarded for 10 years. And to a traveling salesman that I had met not hours before. You are a curious fellow, sir, and I find myself in awe of your gruff nature. And so I thought we could engage in a further bit of light conversation. Mr. Hyde? Yeah? I'm finding that drinking alone is just as sad and pathetic as I thought it would be. I'll be leaving now, to enjoy the remainder of your thrilling evening. Iris leaves the bar. I say... What? Who was that woman? She's the dame staying in 216. Name's Iris. Iris? Oh no, that's not right. You know something I don't, pal? Hold it. What's not right? Oh, it's nothing, really. I just had the feeling I'd seen that young woman before. By the way, Mr. Hyde, I have just remembered a small nugget that may be of interest to you. Go on. You recall asking me about Osterzone, yes? Well, during our chat, I failed to mention something about the image on my bookmark. 3 years ago, you see, that particular painting was on display and... somebody nicked it. Oh, you knew already? Yep. But how could you possibly know this? Not 2 hours ago, you did not even know the name of Osterzone. How did you manage to find out about the theft so quickly? I did a little research. Research, you say? And just how did you manage this? I ain't playing 20 questions with you, pal. See you around. Wait, please, Mr. Hyde, just one moment, please. It is as I suspected. You, sir, are no ordinary salesman. Yes, it's clear as day now. It all makes sense. Oh boy, what all makes sense? Figure something out? Just a bit of deductive reasoning is all. I am, after all, a mystery novelist first and foremost. I couldn't help but attempt to grasp your true nature. Leaving mystery novelist. You claim to know nothing of Osterzone or his work. And yet you seem quite well informed on this matter. How is that? You are also employed as a salesman, but lack even the most basic of people skills. So what can we deduce from this, Maybe I can deduce my fist to your face, and that would shut you up. But enough wordplay. It is time to, as they say, lay my cards on the table. You, sir, are on the trail of Osterzone's stolen masterpiece. Yes, a work such as Angel opening the door must be insured for a princely sum. I surmise that you are in the employ of this insurance company. You have been hired to track down the painting and return it to the rightful owners. This salesman act is nothing more than a mink stole on a cheap lady of the night. Now that, sir, is deduction. Behold the power of my reasoning and wit. You done making stuff up? What? Are you telling me that this is not your purpose here? Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Oh, but I had deduced. I was so certain of it. Well, I'm certain that you're an idiot, and only one of us is right. You couldn't deduce your way out of a wet sack. That's why your books sell like fried crap at a county fair. I see. I supposed I should thank you for such honest advice. But know this, the more you resist, the more determined I am to learn about you. Where'd you meet her? I think perhaps it was... No, I'm sorry, Mr. Hyde. I fear my memory has failed me. But if I manage to lift the fog from my mind, I shall notify you post-haste. Make no mistake about it, Mr. Hyde. I shall discover your true identity. Summer leaves the bar. I've had about enough of that guy. Alright, back to my drink. It's starting to get watered down. The glass is filled with bourbon. How I've missed you. Yo, Hyde! Thanks for watching the place. Anyone swing by while I was out? 2 birds showed, but they both left. Aw, man. Wish they stuck around till I got back. You're better off this way. Trust me. That's cold, Hyde. I thought you were supposed to be working with people now. Never let a customer leave angry, dig? Louie, you're making my head hurt. Sorry, man. Didn't mean to bring you down. Wasn't you? I think I'm done here. Okay, cool. Well, bar's open till midnight, so swing back if you get bored, yeah? We still gotta have that drink together. Alright. Oh, Rosa. Oh, Mr. Hyde. Good evening. You're still cleaning? Oh, yes. Clean, clean, clean. That's all poor Rosa does. This old hotel's about to fall apart, you know. Sometimes I think I'm the only thing that keeps it going. Besides, the key to good housekeeping is sticking with it. Can't let dirt win. Guess not. So where were you, huh? Did you stop by the bar? Yeah. Oh, and how was it? Not bad. That's good to hear. Dunning decided to let Lewis manage the bar all by his lonesome. That boy, when it comes to cleaning, he just wants to loaf, but he loves that bar. Seems so. Well, that's Lewis for you. I wish he would put the same effort into helping me, but will he? Land's sakes, no. How long has that bar been here? Oh, quite a while now. I heard it was open to celebrate the hotel's 10th anniversary. Me? I think it's too small, but folks seem to be taken with it anyway. It's always full, and the folks there always leave me a terrible mess. So when was the 10th anniversary? Well, let's see. The hotel was built 20 years ago. That was 1959, so 1969. If my math is right, and I just know it is. 10 years ago. Wait a second. That incident with the missing kid happened about 10 years ago. So I heard about a strange incident that went down 10 years ago. You know anything about that? Oh. Uh-oh. So the story's true? So you heard, did you? I can just guess who told you. Little bird. I just bet. Well, I'm a terrible liar, so I guess I can't pretend not to know. So it's true? Yes, Mr. Hyde, it's true. Every word. That's interesting. Oh, Rosa fooled you, but good. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Hyde. What? Oh, you should have seen your face. Woo! No, I'm afraid it's just a rumor. But when I started here, I thought it was true too, and for a fact. Rosa, you made a joke. Did it hurt? Oh, hush now. Anyway, when I first asked Dunning if it was true, he flat out laughed at me. And here I was hoping to get a peek at a ghost. What silliness. That's one word for it. Dunning says that this kind of thing happens all the time. Well, with hotels changing owners and closing down and so forth. Well, rumors get started and folks talk about ghosts and murders. There you go. Oh, look at me, chatting away like I have all the time in the world. So much cleaning to do, and look at the time. Busy, busy, busy. I'll get out of your hair. Oh, but Mr. Hyde, maybe you want to hear more about this hotel's history, Well, if I were you, I'd ask Dunning himself. Yes, I would. I'm sure the old coot is around somewhere. I'll do that. You will? Good. And I'll get back to my cleaning. Alright. I do know what Dunning is. He's around somewheres. There he is. Huh. Wait, that looks like... Oh, it's Dunning. Hey there.
Oh, it's you, Mr. Hyde. What do you need?
Tell me about the hotel's history.
It's history. Why in a Sam Hill you want to go on asking about that nonsense?
I'm a curious guy. Look, I was just down in the bar and someone told me a little bit about it. Said the bar was built for the hotel's 10th anniversary. Is that true?
So you heard, did you?
Is the name changed? I don't know. Has it always been called Hotel Dusk?
Yep. Been the same since day one. Apparently, the fellow who built the place gave it that handle. Went up on the roof after they'd finished building and took a look at the sunset. The fellow was so impressed, he named the joint Hotel Dusk. Leastwise, that's what I heard. Yep, I thought about renaming the place when I started running it. But when I heard about how much it cost to change a damn sign, about near fainted.
Alright, so. How long you been running the place?
About 5 years now. I've been thinking about starting up a business when I saw this hotel for sale. The place was going for a song, and so I bet. Talk about a sucker. Should have just buried my cash in a damn hole. I thought a hotel would be a perfect way to make some quick scratch. Of course, after opening, I did nothing but break my back every damn day. Can't tell you how many times I thought about tailing it back to my old job. But I tightened my belt and kept her running. Thanks to the good people like yourself, of course.
What was you doing before? What did you do before you ran this place?
What? You mean my job? Ain't no business of yours.
Alright. Tell me something, Dunning. How does a guy like you get into hotel management?
Aw, it ain't nothing special. I was just your average paper pusher, you know?
Saved up enough money to buy a hotel by working in an office?
Yep, pretty much.
So what's a hotel run to you these days?
I ain't telling you that. It's a secret.
Come on, you can tell me.
I said no. You don't just start asking about other people's cash flow, ain't right.
So what were you staring at when I came in?
Pictures.
Pictures?
Yep. Take a look up above the piano. See them frames? Got lots of old shots of the place in there. They're all pictures of guests in the restaurant. Most of them are from before my time here.
That old, huh?
Real comedian, ain't you, Hyde? Of course, they're all up and gone now. Shucks, even a hard ass like me can get a bit weepy thinking about the past. Oh, that's enough of hearing me jaw. I gotta get back to work.
I won't stop you.
By the way, Mr. Angel in 213 called me up a few minutes ago. Told me that whole mess of his is taken care of. Found his missing stuff in his own room, just where I told him it was.
Maybe you could quit this gig and go tell fortunes.
Don't I know it? Last thing I needed was the fuzz sniffing around my joint.
Dunning heads out of the restaurant. He seems to really not like the fuzz. I wonder why. A newspaper article on the hotel. Nothing useful here. This photo was old and hard to see. Looks like this was taken at the hotel's grand opening. I don't know if there's anything here, really. A piano, huh? Wonder if Dunning tickles the ivories. There's a small bench in front of the piano. Too bad I don't play. Those speakers are huge. I don't know, maybe.
Mr. Hyde!
What now?
You're still here?
Had a problem?
No, just the opposite. It's perfect. Just perfect.
What's she rambling about now? Rosa, slow down a second. What do you want? What do you want, Rosa?
Oh, good. I knew you would agree if I asked nice. Yes, I did.
I'm not talking to Summer again.
Just listen. It's about the restroom. See, sometimes when our guests order wine, they'd like to keep the labels. Well, when that happens, we always deliver it to their room later. But I'm as busy as can be, and Louis has to run that darn bar of his. And so neither of us can spare the time to do it. And then when I saw you, I thought...
You thought I'd do it.
Oh, aren't you sharp? Yes, that's my thought. That's my thought. Exactly.
I do this, and you're just going to give me a dustpan.
Hush, I will not. And I'll give you a free breakfast to make up for it.
Keep talking.
I've got fresh blueberry muffins and my very own Spanish omelets.
Sounds good.
So you do it? Oh, say you will, Mr. Hyde.
Fine. Who wants a damn label?
Language! And the label goes to Mrs. Parker up in room 212.
My own woman.
It's quite a touching story, actually. Yes, it is. You see, Mrs. Parker ordered wine 10 years ago when she came here with her friend. So tonight, the poor woman ordered the very same bottle of wine. I didn't want to snoop, but I watched her drink it and she looked so sad. Well, when she finished, she started talking about this and that. And she told me how she wanted to take the label home with her.
Who was Helen here with 10 years ago?
I'm sure I have no idea. I told you all I know, Mr. Hyde. Why are you so nosy?
Just my way.
But if Rosa had to guess, I'd say it was her son.
Yes, I would. Her son?
Oh, I can't say for sure, but I'm sure it's true.
You don't say.
I just know it. I saw how she talked to him back then. I know she's just like me.
Hold on. How is Helen Parker just like you?
Her son, silly. He lives far away, just like my boy.
You sure about that?
Of course. Well, kind of. Stop confusing me. Listen, I may not know the first thing about her personal life, but I know I'm right. I'd stick my mop on it.
Wait, you have a son?
Yes, I do, Mr. Hyde. Is that a surprise to you? My boy lives in Manhattan.
What's he like? Your son, I mean. What's he doing in New York?
He works on Wall Street.
No kidding. Rosa, the Wonder Maid, and her stockbroker's son.
You pegged him true, Mr. Hyde. He went to a good university and found himself a nice place to work. Yes, he did.
I bet you're proud of him.
Yes, I guess it seems like that from your point of view.
You're not proud of him?
It's not that, Mr. Hyde. It's just he doesn't understand me one bit.
Well, you're a pretty complex person.
Do you know what he said to me? Do you? He told me to quit my job. Can you imagine? Come to Manhattan, he says. We'll live together, he says.
Sounds like a nice offer to me.
Oh, and what about it strikes you as nice? I do good, honest work here. I support myself with my own two hands. I'm not so old that I need my son to take care of me. And I'm sure not changing my life because he says so. Not me, not Rosa.
This is a familiar tune. She sounds just like my mother.
Well, thank you in advance, Mr. Hyde.
So where's this wine bottle?
Well, let's see. 2 of them are in the kitchen and 1 is in the restaurant.
Sounds like the old lady has a serious drinking problem.
Don't tease, Mr. Hyde. We had 3 guests ordered wine tonight. Mrs. Parker only had 1. Mr. Summer himself drank the second bottle. And the third was the young woman in 216. Iris, I think her name is. Anyway, I was so busy when I was clearing off the tables and cooking and so forth. And well, I just lost track of which bottle belonged to her.
That omelet better be worth it.
Oh, it is. Don't you worry. Anyway, could you please find her bottle? When you do, just peel the label off and deliver it to her room, okay? Good. I've got laundry to do, so I can't talk anymore. Busy, 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 you know. And thank you again, Mr. Hyde.
Rosa hurries off. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right, we got to find this bottle. But first, we have to figure out what type of wine she had. Well, let's see. Is there a bottle here? Yeah, here's a bottle. There's a wine bottle on the table. This is a bottle of rosé. Let's see what's in the kitchen. Odd. There's a bottle of wine on the counter. This is a bottle of white wine. There's a wine bottle next to the microwave. This is a bottle of red wine. Alright. Time to go figure out who had which bottle. Which means I gotta talk to Summer again, and I gotta talk to Iris. Oh, man. Well, let's see if, 212 was it, yeah? No one seems to be in. Maybe these doors are soundproof. I guess Helen's not in her room. Who is it? Kyle Hyde. Do you have some business with me, Mr. Hyde? I got something to ask you. I did. She's not in her room. She was 211, I think. You had wine with dinner, right? But of course, food without wine is like a body without a soul to fill its... What kind? Well, it was white. Yes, a crisp Chardonnay with hints of apple and a rich... Don't care. Oh, I see. Well, I guess we are finished here. Yes, well, good evening, Good evening, sir. And Nixie is going nuts in the background again. Summer closes his door. Yes, who's there? It's me, Kyle Hyde. Mr. Hyde, I figured you would be drunk in a ditch by now. You and me both, sister. Drunk in a ditch. I'll make it quick. You drank wine with dinner, right? Why? Did you want to see if there was any left? I don't suppose you remember what kind. Rosé, and it was quite nice. Why on earth are you asking me this? Just checking. Don't mind me. So you came up to my room to ask me. So that's it? Nothing more? Well, good night then. Iris turns and closes the door behind her. Alright, so clearly Helen had the red. Through process of elimination. Alright, so... Oh, crap. Of course she did it again. So there's the bottle of white. Wait, what type is it? Bottle of wine on the counter. But I don't know what type it is. There's a wine bottle next to the microwave. Red wine. I bet this is the bottle Helen ordered. Looks like there's still a bit of wine in the bottom of the bottle. I don't need the whole bottle, just the label. Great, I gotta go okay, I gotta go back up to my room, because I think there's an adhesive remover in my box that I need to get this label off. Alright. Let me go get that real quick. We'll come back down, and then we'll take it up to Helen, and guess what? Guess what? Interrogation time. We get to interrogate the old woman. Products Ed sent over in the box. This should get the label off in no time. I take the adhesive remover. Alright. What? Don't you want to interrogate everybody in this hotel? Because you know what? By the time the night is over, everybody in this hotel is going to get interrogated. Even the kid got it. Oh, this way. Alright, so we gotta pour this on. There we go. Almost. I did. It's Melissa, but whatever. There we go. I take the wine label. Wonder what kind of memories this wine holds for the old gal. Guess it's time she and I had ourselves another chat. He's like so serious, like he's gonna go interrogate this poor old woman who's lost an eye. Oh man. Alright, well. I think she's in 212, right? Oh, Mr. Hyde. What brings you here? Rosa has her hands full. She asked me to bring you this wine label. You came all this way just for me? Please come in. Alright, we're gonna save here. Just in case. I'm so sorry that you had to run all over the hotel for my sake. Don't worry about it. You got nothing better to do. Oh, posh. I'm sure you're a very busy man. But now that you're here, please feel free to sit for a spell. My room is your room. Thanks. Oh, I'm so happy. Yeah? Oh, yes, dear. Don't you get excited when friends come to pay you a visit? Everyone likes to have visitors. And you're not just any visitor. I find your conversations quite peculiar, Mr. Hyde, but in a very good way. You make me feel like I did 10 years ago. Yeah? What happened 10 years ago? Oh, nothing. I'm just reminiscing. Please forgive this old woman her fancy. The old gal is hiding something. Time to drag it out of her. But, Mr. Hyde, I thought you brought a wine label for me. Here's your label. Oh, thank you. This is simply wonderful. It will make for such a nice memory. Mind if I ask you something? And what would that be? Rosa said you shared that wine with someone a few years ago. Who was it? Does it really matter? She's trying to dodge me. Actually, I think I have to play. I approach this with kid gloves. It isn't the end of the world, but it's been bugging me for a while. Oh? You told me you've been here before. So when did you share a bottle of wine with someone? Mr. Hyde, you are persistent. If you must know, that day took place 10 years ago. So the guy you met 10 years ago, what happened to him? She looks pretty shaken up. Let me guess. You don't know where he is, do you? I'm sure he's fine. It's just... we just haven't been in contact since that day. I wouldn't think it would be hard to contact this mystery person. But I bet I know why you haven't. Oh. You think about him a lot, don't you? Oh, yes. Each and every day. I want so badly to see him again, but alas, I cannot. I can't bear the thought of causing the boy more grief. I think I know who you're talking about. But how? It's your son, isn't it? Let's see if Rosa knows her hunches. Yes, that was the man I met 10 years ago. My only son. What's his name? Alan. Alan, huh? Your son's name is Alan? Yes, that's correct. Alan Parker. Nice name. We met here for dinner 10 years ago, and then went our separate ways. Any chance you gave him a fountain pen? Why, yes. Yes, I did. But how on earth could you possibly know that? You gave him that pen, huh? Wait right here. What? Does this have to do with Alan's pen? Yeah, give me 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Oh, right. Time to get that pen back. Who is it? Kyle Hyde. Do you have some new business with me, sir? Yeah, your fountain pen. I need it. My pen? But you gave it to me not 2 hours ago. Why do you now decide... Just give me the damn pen. Right? I take the fountain pen back from Summer. This should do it. At the risk of having your response delivered to the bridge of my nose. Don't ask. Very well. Summer gives me the wary eye and shuts the door. Yep. He probably would have punched him if he didn't give him the damn pen. Good evening, Mr. Hyde. Won't you come inside? I was just here. You could have said welcome back. Alright. Ever seen this before? Where did you get this? It's his. It's my son's. I think I asked this question already. Let's talk about the person you met 10 years ago. The person is pretty special to you, right? Oh, yes. That person meant the world to me. But then I betrayed him. Why did you betray him? Because I'm selfish. Because I was thinking only of myself. Of what I thought I wanted. I left him behind, Mr. Hyde. I abandoned him. So this is your son's pen, huh? That is correct. I gave it to him 10 years ago when we were finally reunited. We're on the outs for a while, huh? It was because I left him behind. I abandoned him, Mr. Hyde. I walked out of his life. Mr. Hyde, you must tell me. How did that pen come to be in your possession? I found it in the restaurant. A guest dropped it. A guest dropped? So my son? That means Alan is in this hotel. No, he's not. But then, who dropped the pen if not him? A friend of his. Well, he's not much of a friend, actually. But why? How? Oh, this is all too much. Alan is missing. The guy with the pen is looking for him. My boy is missing. Please, Mr. Hyde, tell me that this is not true. As I understand it, Alan wrote a book and this chump stole it from him. Sounds like your boy was shook up about it and vanished soon after. That cannot be. Wish I had better news for you, but there it is. My son had always dreamed of being a writer. On that night, 10 years ago, he told me that he'd almost achieved his dream. It was hard work, but I knew he would never give up. It was a dream, after all. Oh, to think that it has been taken from him. It breaks my heart. It truly does. Yeah, that's a shame. Tell me about this theft, Mr. Hyde. Why? I want to find the man who stole his work and make him pay. Look, you're a tough broad, and I like that, but it's too late. The guy who plagiarized your son's novel already fessed up. He's searching for your son so he can clear things up and make amends. I think the real question is whether or not your son will forgive him. I have faith that he will forgive this man. I know my boy, Mr. Hyde. Alan will surely forgive him. You seem pretty sure. That's just the way he is. His heart is large, and he has forgiven greater trespasses before this. After all, he forgave his own mother for turning her back on him. She's finally going to spill it. Mr. Hyde, may I implore you for a favor? Would you lend your ear to a sad and shameful story? Years ago, you see, there lived an absolute fool of a woman. In her youth, she became enraptured with show business and magic. But Soon she married, and her husband convinced her to settle down. She agreed, but her secret heart yearned for a return to the lights and the glory. In time, the pull of the stage became too great, and she abandoned her family. At first, her return to the world of magic filled her life with color. She had chosen the path of the entertainer once more. It became her everything. The woman lived for the moment when applause was swept over her like a wave. To her dismay, the more acclaim she received, the emptier she began to feel. Suddenly, being known as the greatest magician of all time mattered not. All she could think of was meeting the son she left behind so long ago. What a fool she was. So the woman sets up a meeting with her son. No, not at first. Their first encounter was a simple twist of fate. The woman had been called to perform at the grand opening of a new hotel. And by the strangest of chances, her son was invited to the same party. When she saw him, she was filled with fear and certain he would be enraged. But instead, he took her by the hand and forgave her. That day, they made a promise to each other. A promise to meet in 10 years at that same hotel. And 10 years later, they did that very thing. The boy told her of his own dream, of how he longed to become a writer. And the woman presented her son with a small fountain pen to help him on his way. It was the first and last gift she ever gave him, or so I hear. They made no more promises, arranged no more meetings. The year after meeting her son at the hotel, the woman quietly retired. And this time, she walked away from the stage for good. So where'd she go next? That is the end of my story, Mr. Hyde. Where she went and how she spent her days after that, no one knows. Yeah? Well, let me tell you what I heard. Oh? The woman's son told his thieving pal how much the hotel meant to him. Said it was his most special place in the world. A place filled with memories that he treasured more than anything. At least, that's what I heard. Oh, Mr. Hyde. I think you should have this pen. Maybe you can give it back to its owner someday. I don't have the words. Anyway, sorry to take up all your time. I'll see you around. Alan is Helen's son. Didn't see that one coming. Summer's going to do backflips when he hears this, and I'll probably have to tell him. Okay, Hyde. Time to think. Take a second and get your thoughts together. Oh man, all this voice acting, my chest is hurting. Just before 9, I made my way down to the bar for a couple of belts. Louie was working the bar and doing a damn fine job of it. The next person to stumble into the bar was... Okay, a minute, it was Iris, right? Or Helen. No, it was Helen. That's right. The old lady from 212, Helen Parker, was the next person to enter the bar. Me and Helen shot the breeze while she sipped a gimlet. The drink loosened her up, and she told me how she'd stayed here before. After a couple of drinks, I decided to split the bar. I picked Rosa and Dunning's brains and learned more about the hotel's history. I didn't get much, but what they did spill was pretty interesting. For one, the bar was built for the hotel's 10-year anniversary, which means the hotel was built 20 years ago. Also, I got Dunning to talk about when he took over the place. It was 5 years ago, I think? I'm not drunk, I'm not drinking. That's right, 5 years ago. Put down cash on the barrelhead and took over that same day. Next, Rosa came by and made me deliver a wine label to Helen. After ransacking the whole place for the bottle, I finally got the label. What kind of wine was she drinking again? Red wine. That's right. Helen had a bottle of red. Went for the same stuff she had 10 years ago. When I dropped off the label, Helen was all smiles and started chatting me up. We got to talking about who she came here with 10 years ago. Her companion's name was Alan. Oh, he didn't have like 7 bourbons. That's right, it was her son, Alan. You know Hyde has like super high, like, what do you call it? Resistance or whatever they're called. Tolerance. He's got a super high tolerance because he boozes it up. You know he does. I found out the pen Summer dropped is the same one Helen gave her son. I told Helen, and she spilled her entire life story. I ain't much for sob stories, but I listened as patiently as I could. Helen told me that she left her son to become a magician. That's right, a magician. Still can't wrap my mind around that one. She left her family to pursue the dream, and it's tortured her ever since. Yes, tolerance. Maybe she sleeps better tonight. Night has fallen over the city and the hotel. I know the dark. It's a cover that lets people's bad sides run wild. Envy, doubt, they all come out at night. Bradley, what do you think of at night when the darkness comes? I've got until dawn to find out.